And speaking of pissed off wide receiver, we can go right into who? Bears versus Texans, where your pissed off wide receiver is now undefeated. He seems to be happy. Um, and this was a really good game for me, man. Just like I enjoyed watching the Texans play against the Colts, and you see these two young black quarterbacks really prove why their white counterparts should have kept them out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Because these two guys, whoever Stroud is playing against is electrifying. Anthony Richardson had an excellent game. It was an excellent battle. Caleb is learning, but he didn't play bad. Now, their offensive line, they need some work. I was watching one of the local Bears shows, and they were kind of getting at Ryan Poles, like, you're offensive lineman. Stop picking guys that play like you. And that's the double. It's the double whammy because it's like, oh, you're a poor decision maker, and hey, you weren't really good at football either.
Boy, they were awful.
Yep. And that's the thing is that's the reason that Caleb Williams and Justin Fields look so much alike is still not blocking. If you're not blocking for them and giving them an opportunity, you're going to have the same result. 17-37, 37-66, 277, and I mean, realistically, Justin Fields looks better. One less interception, and he had 10 more passing yards on 20 less attempts.
With a worse roster. There was no DJ Moore there. There was no Keenan Allen.
Roster. You're right. You're exactly right.
Well, defense-wise is the same. Defense is the same. Defense is the same.
Keenan Allen wasn't there last night either. So
yeah, that's fair. But Caleb, the thing with Caleb now,
Rome was there though, and Rome dropped one.
Rome dropped that.
Ooh, I wanted that one more.
I will say the difference though. Caleb seems like he's always a shoelace away from making like a spectacular play. Like there was one play where, and it was, now he did make a bad pass, which he does against Georgia, which he did against in college, which Kamari Lassiter, number 4, UGA rookie, who they said was too slow to play corner, is probably on track to win Defensive Player of the Rookie of the Year. But Caleb is always a shoestring away. That play where he ducked up under Danielle Hunter, got away from Will Anderson, and the only reason he got caught was Barnett came and did a bear crawl because there was nobody else there. There was nobody else in the middle of the field. I said, dog.
He hit Will Anderson with the double move. Oh, nope, you thought you was going to get me there? Nope, not
and then stepped over him. I said, ooh. And I was like, bruh.
Will Anderson, who's everything says Hall of Famer for that guy. But you could just tell he was so hungry, and he's just, you could see the frustration of, I just can't get to him. I'm doing my damnedest, and I'm damn good at getting to the quarterback. I
can't get to him. I got to him. I touched him. Pause, if necessary. I was there. Yeah. Like, I was there. And he just said, whoop, whoop. Nope. Don't see me. And if it wasn't for Barnett, that would have been the play of the week outside of the one-handed interception from the Bengals. Yep. That, Caleb Williams, if he can figure it out, because he does have to figure it out, and Ryan Poles, you are right. That offensive line, you spend all the money on everything but linemen. And let me tell you, in football, the first thing you need to spend money on.
That's kind of fine to me, though, is there's a reasonable expectation. Do all right this season. And then every draft pick going forward needs to be on the plan to protect your crown jewel. I mean, we didn't expect the Bears to run. Like, they're not supposed to win the NFC North by any stretch of the imagination. So as long as they make increment, like, this is the game they're supposed to lose. But this is the game, it's kind of like the Falcons and us. It's the game we were supposed to lose tonight, but we stole it. This is the game y'all could have stole from the Texans. The Texans didn't play the greatest, but I will tell you, boy, that Texans secondary is scary. Petre and Stingley, whoo.
Now you got Kamari over there, and they got another rookie, the number 1 safety out of Minnesota. He was the number 1 rated safety, and nobody took him to like the 4th round.
If you are a wide receiver, you better find out where Petre is on every play, or he's gonna try to knock your face off.
He got a penalty, and they was like, "Good job."
No issue with contact No, I was like, damn, you a.
Now, in the Texans, they got a lot of swag on their team. Riz, if you want to call it. I don't know what we call it.
Nope, we call that game.
But not Snoop Dogg, Coach CJ Stroud. Snoop Dogg, Coach CJ Stroud, and he was showing his support for him. And then Tank Dell, whose real name is Nathaniel, who wants to change his name to Tank, has a chain wearer on the sideline where the guy is just supposed to wear his chain, and then when he comes back on the sideline, he gives him the chain to put back on.
So there are a couple things here. I love all of this, and I'm gonna hit this and get this. Nigga shit. Snoop does not get enough credit for putting guys to the NFL.
A lot of
which sounds crazy for the same guy who just covered the Olympics. He's one of the greatest rappers of all time and one of the most recognizable humans on the planet. In his off time, in his most off of off times, he really has coached a bunch of decent players into the NFL. Not into colleges, to the NFL. So I want to congratulate the DOGG for that. Now, can we go to the chain wearer?
I'm sorry. I'm paying attention, y'all. I am knee deep in this Eagles slander. It is hilarious in Philly today. Sirianni, you a fired ass. Let me tell you something. You better win because you a fired ass.
But I'm going to tell you that we've come a long way. With Tank Dell, as an African-American man, put his chains on this Caucasian
white man and said, don't move.
Now, you wear this chain
until I tell you take it off.
And you better have this chain on when I see you again. Happy Black History Month.
Black History Year. We done took October is about to be homecoming month.
When I saw that, I said, hold on. That's this Anglo-Saxon man wearing that man chain? He said, oh, yeah, put your chains on me.
Proudly.
What?
Shackles on my feet so I can dance.
I can dance.
I just want to praise him.
Praise him.